Okay, I'm over at the farm and I'm checking on my girls, and I haven't been over here in quite some time. I see one little problem over there. My bottom board is missing. I don't know what happened to it. Had this problem earlier. Not exactly sure what the heck happened. Mice have been in there. The board is essentially gone. I don't know what happened to it. I don't think I got any bees left in here. So both my boards are missing there. Which is not good. So that hive is probably dead. Okay. But I'm here to put on some sugar, check their food stores. I've got some lively hives, which is nice to see. Lots of poop out front, which is also nice to see. I see one of my hives is completely not doing much of anything there, so I don't know what's going on over there. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on here. I know that hive is dead. I knew that before, so there's no bees in there. That hive is alive. That hive looks alive. And that hive over there looks alive. So let's see what we got. Okay. Alrighty, let's check them out. Oh my God, lots and lots and lots of bees. Plenty of sugar. Good, good, good. This is a swarm hive I caught last year. So that one is doing excellent. Okay. Let's switch down here to that nuke on the other side. I know this one is dead. Okay. Want to be able to say what's going on here. Plenty of bees in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to Well, let's see if I can get this in here somehow. Anyhow. Good. Okay. That's good. Done there. Okay. Good, good. Not sure what I did with the rock there. Huh. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's move the camera over a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. There is actually plenty in here. Bees are active. That's my New River honeybee colony right there. Holy smoke, I can't see a thing. Okay. This is a shook swarm colony. Wasn't really sure about these guys. Yep, that doesn't look good. And they are dead. A little bit of what? Huh. Well, that colony did not make it. Damn it. Yeah, these frames are totally empty, but they never made it into the sugar. Oh well. They must have died some time ago. That's too bad. This was a Michael Palmer queen. This is my second Michael Palmer queen, actually. So my other Michael Palmer queen in the hive at the house, that hive died as well. So all my Michael Palmer queens are now dead. So they did not make the first winter. So take that for what it's worth. Okie dokie. I haven't been out to this apiary since December, so oh well, let's see here. All right, this colony here, I was alive. That one was dead. That was dead in December. That starved out in December. This one was alive. So we'll take a look at that. Oop, I just hit something. Oh, that's what I hit, okay. Okily dokily. Let's see what we got going on here. Lots and lots of bees here. Plenty of sugar. I don't know if I can, yeah, I can give them an extra brick there. I can probably give them an extra 2 bricks. Okay. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. Now this hive here, I was worried about this last year because the door kept getting pushed in by mice, and the bees were still alive, but there was not many of them. And there you go, they're all dead. So that hive is dead. Yeah, it was just too big of a, just too much. There was no way that they could keep warm. Way too big of an opening for them. That should be all closed up. So I'm disappointed in that. Okay, let's take a look at that hive. I don't see any activity, so that's not a good sign. And these bees are dead as well. Shit. You know, it's really funny, all my 1.5 hives are dead. Single hives were alive. Wow, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Jesus. Okay, I think this hive's dead too. That hive was dead. Oh, these are really alive. Okay, good. I didn't see them flying around, so I just assumed they were dead. Well, that's awesome. Okay, so hope you can see that. Plenty of bees in there. That's good. Okay. Yep. You want to get home? There you go. Okay. Well, good. So this one's a live and a well. Okay. Okay. I got one triple nuke there that I'm kind of worried about. I haven't seen a bee fly out of it yet. I didn't give them much up top here. Yep, they're dead. Holy smoke. They're not only dead, but the mice have taken over. That's too bad. Yep, mice just chewed the shit out of it. I don't know how the mice got in. Must have gone in through the hole. All eaten up. Oh well. Light as a bone. Not a fucking drop of honey in here. And there's the bee's nest, or there's the mouse nest. Woo! There's the mouse nest right there. Huh. Disgusting. Whew, stinky frickin' bastard. Whew. Stinky. Yep, they ate all the bees and everything. They didn't do too bad to my comb, but still stinks. Up a storm in here. Whew. Look at that. That's where they stuffed all the dead bees. Too funny. Look at that. Unbelievable. Okie dokie. Okay, I'm closing that off. No more can get in here. My goodness, does my mouse piss stink. Whew! Goodness gracious. Okay. Huh. No string. Okay. Whew. Not a drop of honey in there. I didn't feed this colony because I thought they would have, with 3 supers, they had plenty. Just goes to show you. Oh, come on. Okie dokie. Well, this one looks alive. This was a Minnesota hygienic. Those are a little mean hive. I don't know how they're going to act towards me. Ho! That's a lot of bees. Yep, they're the same bees I remember. Okay, what did I do with my... Okay, let's see what we got going on. The bees are just now getting into the sugar here, so I don't think that they need much here. Let's see if I can find some room to put one. There we go. There, I put one there. Okay. That's good. Okay. Okay. So the first thing I need to do, the following clips after this, of me checking my bees in my home apiary, the audio went out on it. So rather than doing a audio over the top, I just decided to just leave it silent, I guess you could say. But you can pretty much see what's going on in the videos. So, but I apologize that my audio went out. I didn't check some connections, and it just didn't get recorded. But in the home apiary that you're about to see, I actually had 7 of 8 survive so far, which is awesome. Now I've had some time to do some contemplating on, maybe what the difference was between the home apiary and the farm apiary. Because obviously at the farm apiary, at the farm apiary, I lost 7 total, uh, and 6 survived. And at the home, obviously, I had 7 of 8 survive. So, what is the difference? I've thought long and hard about it, and a couple of factors come in. One is a pretty big one. Uh, Two were actually pretty big, actually. The farm is 9 miles from me here, from my house, and it is a little bit of a pain to get there, to load up all my equipment and drive out there after work or whatever, and be able to get stuff done. So when I was doing OA treatments in the fall, uh, my time getting there, at home, I did it, you know, every 7 days like clockwork, because I was here, and and it was easy. I just ran an extension cord and plugged it in, and yeah, sometimes I run a generator, but it just depended. But it was just very much easier to treat the hives at the house. Out at the farm, I remember I did it a week, and then I think, man, it might have been 10, 12 days later, I did it again, and I'm not even sure that I got a third on there, to be honest. Um, Also, on December 21st, we had a really warm stretch for about 3 or 4 days. Got up to, near the 40s, and the bees were coming out, flying a little bit. And at home, I went out and I treated one more time. Uh, Broodless clusters, perfect time to treat. But out at the farm, you literally have to, to get to my apiary, I have to drive in, and the snow's deep, and I couldn't get in there with my generator or anything like that. So I did not treat those hives one last time on December 21st. Uh, so, you know, sicker hives, sicker bees going into winter could have a lot to do with why I had a bigger loss out at the farm than I did at home. Now, I had the same problem out there last year at the farm. I believe I only had one surviving colony out at the farm last year, if I remember right. Yeah, I did. I had one surviving colony out at the farm last year, and it did actually, as it turns out, it didn't make it this year. Um, that was the one with the open bottom that there's no way that those bees could keep that hive warm. Not a chance. So that was my fault. Poor construction on the German hive bottom, where the bottom kept falling down. But something went in there and took the boards out. I mean, literally, they had fallen down. I was there on December 14th feeding. I put that board back up, the 2 boards, and they're both gone. So something rather large went in there and was uh, gnawing on my bees. And I don't think it was a mouse that was in there chewing on it. So that's why that hive died. But the rest of them, 2 of them died before I even put mountain camp on December 14th. They just couldn't build. They just didn't build up enough stores. Um, I went away for a month hunting. I just did not get over there to make sure that they could get enough feed on them. I did feed them in their hive feeders, but once they start clustering, uh, the frame feeders, they will not go into the frame feeders and take down syrup. That's why this year I went and put holes on the lids of all all my boxes, my migratory lids, so that in the cold environmental days, I can still get them fed. In the fall, especially, um, early fall, right when I take off honey, frame feeders will work, and it'll actually stop robbing too. So that's what that's for. Late fall buckets, early spring buckets, because they're still in cluster, and if I put it in the frame feeder, they won't break cluster and go in and get it. So buckets on top, so that it's right above them, so that they can access it, um, and they don't have to break cluster. So that's sort of the driving force. This year, I'm just gonna have to spend more time uh, out there at the farm, making sure I make the time to get out the farm and get them fed up, get them treated the way I want to treat them. Now this year I'm going to be doing something different based on a video that I saw from the honey show. Um, I'm going to be uh, sort of going broodless on all my hives for a stretch, right? About oh 2 to 3 weeks before the last honey flow ends. So from probably the first week of July to the third week of July, I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna cage my queen. I'm gonna pull out all the brood, and and then once they go completely broodless, I will give one nice big oxalic treatment to get all the phoretic mites off, and then release the queen and let her create a winter nest from that third or fourth week of July. She can start laying all through August. It will really spur her to start really laying, creating that winter nest, and we'll kind of go from there and see how that works. They've had really good success with it. The biggest issue is going in every single hive, caging every single queen, pulling all the brood out of every single hive. Um, and what I'll do is I'll take those brood, and then as they hatch out, treat those bees, and then create nukes from all my mating nukes from uh, all that brood that's hatched out, and that'll boost those nukes. So that's the plan right now. So again, I apologize for the upcoming little clip here showing my home apiary. Again, really good success with it. I had uh, double box nukes. I had a single 5 frame nuke that still is surviving. Um, so a lot of different experiments with hive configurations. I'm trying, still surviving. So things are going really, really well. I'm starting to learn that the biggest issue facing beekeepers for successful wintering is taking care of that mite load and getting your bees fed up for the winter. Very, very important. Absolutely 100% important. So keep that in mind. I also wanted to mention to you guys that I might not be putting out as many videos here in the next four to 5 weeks. Started a new job and lots of training. I got 4 weeks of training out of town that I got to go to. I just finished 1 week out of town, but I got 4 more to go. So I won't be in a position to record any beekeeping videos. New job, as you can see. So got to take that a little bit more serious and exciting. Looking forward to it. And shameless plug, if you ever need it, or Google Nest products or anything like that, hit me up. I'm your guy. Can't get you much of a deal, but you know, you can help me out anyways. Anyways, that's it. So if you don't see many videos coming from me, now you know why. Hopefully I'll get back to it once I get back, once I get rolling and accustomed to my new routine for my new job. I still have plenty of time to do some beekeeping videos and do my thing. So till next time, take care, happy beekeeping, and remember, all beekeeping is local. See you next time.